finishes in the most spectacular manner to win his 8th title in Rome.
The first ATP 500 of the season is the historic ABN AMRO World Tennis Tournament in Rotterdam. Now in its 46th year, the event is as tough to win as ever.
We have a lot of philosophy last couple of years already is to try to have a really deep field, a lot of high-ranked players. Every session, we have 2 sessions a day, a total of 13 sessions. We try to have top tennis for the crowd, and I think we managed that.
The field is packed always, every single year, and this year is no exception. And I like this kind of challenge. I like to play tough tournaments, tough draws.
You have really strong field. You can play first round with a guy who is top 20 or top 30, you know. It's a big tournament, it's 500 event in indoors, so a lot of guys who decide to stay in Europe, they prefer to play this European swing, and it fits well in the schedule, and it's really well organized tournament, one of the best indoors facilities and indoors tournaments. So I had a warm welcome, and really I'm happy to be here this week.
It attracts all the best players, and I think you have a lot of the top players being European as well. This being close in proximity for them helps as well, but also just the history of this event. I think this is the 46th year of this event, and it's always been won by some of the best players in the world.
You have to be sharp from the beginning and not like can play 1 or 2 loose matches that it will be okay. I think you have to be on top of your game, or else you can lose first or second round, even as a top 20 or top 10 player.
Leading this year's impressive field after one of his best starts to a season was top seed Kei Nishikori. The recent champion in Brisbane was hoping to make it a Rotterdam debut to remember.
I never won a tournament in January, and first time to win in Brisbane finally, and I think it's a great start. Happy to play in this week here, first time playing Rotterdam, so hope I can do well.
Kei won 4 titles in Memphis, so he is a very good indoor player, of course, a great player. Happy he finally is coming to us to play, and let's see what happens. Really, really impressive of how he came back after the tough wrist injury.
Another man in the spotlight was Stefanos Tsitsipas. 2 years after his first ATP main draw debut here as a wildcard, he was now one of the tournament favourites.
I do remember that match. It was very special for me, playing in such a big stage, receiving a wildcard. I tried to play my best in that match. I felt like a young gun at the time, like with not much success, but mostly playing in challenger tournaments. So I did appreciate that opportunity a lot, playing against such a top athlete like Zoe, and very close in that match and had opportunities, but I can still say that I learned a lot from that first round match that I had here, and that was basically the first step to something big.
Also hoping for big things were 2 of the men in form on tour. Arriving from Montpellier after his first ATP Tour title in 2 years was 2017 Rotterdam champion Jo-Wilfried Tsonga.
Really great player, and it's good to see that he's still so eager, so hungry, and it's paying off for him by winning the title. And let's see what he can do here, because he's done well here before.
Of course, I'm feeling good. It's good to be back on tour. I enjoy the tennis. I just love it. The most important for me, like I said before, be focused on what I'm doing and continue to win.
Also at the Ahoy Arena with a trophy in tow was Russia's Daniil Medvedev, the winner in Sofia.
My first goal is to improve every day on practice and to try to win every match I play, because that's the only thing how you can win a tournament. Looking at my level, if I can keep this up, which is the most important, then I think I'm going to be able to be close to top 10. Maybe in it, maybe just close, but I will try my best to be there.
Yeah, I saw him more than 2 years ago in Australia, and I just didn't understand why he wasn't ranked higher. And then last year he started to play and became top 50, top 30, and now he's in the top 20. Really tough guy to beat, and he's so good, every aspect of the game. He can basically win on any surface.
So strong contenders throughout the Rotterdam draw, but who would come out on top? Next week on ATP Uncovered, action from 3 more events in Rio, Delray Beach and Marseille. Plus, we catch up with Frenchman Pierre-Hugues Herbert after his incredible start to 2019. Don't forget to log on to atptour.com and chat with us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. See you next week.